engineer, you know about leverage. How many of you walked up the stairs here? You didn't, you use a lift, that's leverage. Okay, you do that every day. Okay, except in your own job, where it's 100% of your own effort, totally unleveraged. And you're wondering why life is so tough. Okay, so what is leverage? Leverage is more than one. Okay, so many people want to get married because one, that's leverage. Yeah, I got married, I end up taking out the rubbish and all this. Okay. But anyway, let's say you find 3 people who want to do the business. You teach them how to do the business. You help them to find 3 people. That's 9, 27, 81, 243, 700. That's 1092. Okay? Okay. Now, I'm not allowed to give you a projection, okay, because I can't guarantee that, but I will tell you that you can earn up to 15% of your team's commissionable, whatever it means, as the lawyer wrote that, sales value up to 6 generation. Okay. Basically, all these people's work, you can earn up to 15%. Okay, that's leverage, and that's a lot. Okay, especially, that's a lot of money. There is no capital, no overheads. All the staff that are working down there, actually, they work to support us, and I don't have to pay their salaries. Okay, I don't need any experience. Okay, and the best thing of all, we can do it part-time. Okay, there's very few things you can do as a startup, in addition to your work. Okay, and that's a great opportunity. And on top of that, we are in so many countries around the world. Nu Skin is in more than 50 countries around the world. It's a global opportunity that's made more possible now with, social media and all that. Okay, so you just think about it. There's China, 1.4 billion people. There's India, 1.3 billion people, unopened yet. These are all possibilities just at our doorstep. Okay. Okay, so this is my family in 2008. That's 7 years after I started the business. Okay, so at that time, my eldest son Chris, okay, he's about to go to university overseas. Okay, Daniel on the left, with his haircut, he's doing national service. He's about to go to university overseas also. Gail is about to go to SMU. Okay, this is my wife Jackie. Okay, now when you see before after photos, you say it's Photoshop and all that. Okay, this one is Photoshop. Okay? It's obviously Photoshop because she's wearing her rugby boots. Look at her hair coming out down here. It's all horrible. Short. She said, I'll kill you if you show anyone my photos. So both of us in this picture, at that time we are in our 50s. So we got how many? 40, 50 years of retirement. What's our risk profile as a family? What's our risk profile? Low risk profile, cannot take risks. Okay, but I've seen the business at that time for 7 years. That was the time that I gave up my professional engineering licenses. I gave up all my MAS licenses in investment and insurance, and I made Nu Skin my only source. Okay, so I think that just settles that the wealth part is okay. Okay, you can ask your host more about that. Okay, now so how do we actually make more money? It's very simply you're exchanging time for money. Okay, you're exchanging time for money. So I want to talk about time freedom now. Okay, I want to talk a bit about time freedom. Okay, so we saw this slide. Okay, that the sandwich class, there's a shortage of cash. Okay, there's a drawdown of cash. So that same sandwich class, you really have no time. Okay, you really have no time. If you're in your 40s, 50s, you've got children going to university, you're working very hard to feed them, you're working very hard to meet the costs of your parents, and you're working very hard to save for retirement, you really don't have time. So I want to talk a bit about that. Okay, so this is me, okay, 1954. Okay. And my parents there. Okay. This is my parents in year 2008. This was my mother's 80th birthday. You can see my father, he's only about 3 years older than my mom, but he's also already shaky. Okay, he's got Parkinson's. So what I did was I decided in beginning of June 2007 to spend every week, Friday, I'll be with my parents. Because I'm going to show you some pictures. Is that okay? Okay, I'm not going to show you everything, okay, but I'm going to show you a few pictures. Okay, so we always want to go to the best place. We are foodies. Now, but if you want to go to the best place, the queue is very long. So the only way to avoid the queue is you go early. Now, I got time to go early. Okay? I'm not working. Okay. He loves durian, so we just walk there and then we just take our time, we just whack the durian. Okay? Okay. Then I take him out for some exercise. This is lower piers. We walk. You know, I just hope my children don't make me walk through things like this. Okay, then I took him to Park Mall. That was where the old New Skin office was. Okay, I showed him where my office is. So we toured the New Skin office. Then we walked across Dhoby Ghaut. So we walked across the field, which is the Dhoby Ghaut station. You know, then he saw this, there was this green thumbs to what? He said, hey, what's this? It's a Singapore tree climbing competition. Oh, my father is quite active. So he says, hey, there's no one in the 80-90 category, you're all sure to win. So, okay, you want to win? Take part, lah. So he took part. Wow, there he is. Finally, he came down, and the Amor here said, congrats, uncle, you sure got balls, man. He said, well, I don't know whether to anymore. Okay, and this was a photo taken at one of my downline partners' home in Cik Jamil, Hari Raya visit. He was exhausted, you know, and I was just as exhausted. Now, you know, I'm doing New Skin, I'm exhausted, you know, doing this, you know. Can you imagine if you are working 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, how you feel, what energy you have to do this kind of thing with your parents? And that was my last outing with my father, because 2 weeks later he was hospitalized for pneumonia. He breathed his last, okay, and I was beside him. So what happened was, now my mother now got got Friday afternoon, right? You know, previously she said, hey, why you never bring me and my father? You know, it's easy question, isn't it? Easy answer, isn't it? How can I bring both of them? Okay, we're talking all the time. So I began to take her. Did things like this, you know, we go outdoors and all that. I didn't make her climb the tree this time. Okay, and she was visiting Mrs. Wee Kim Wee, okay, former president's wife. And Mrs. Wee just had suffered from a stroke. She's what, 90-something years old. You know, you want to see your old friends. How many children got time to bring parents to do unimportant things like that? You know, hospital maybe can bring, but you know, not things like that. You know, and this was, I don't want to, you know, I skip a lot of pictures, and this was taking care of home, and she finally got sick and, you know, and bedridden and all that. I was able to do that. This is a picture of her on 9th of November. You know, all her maid and her maid's friends all come to her home. It's my mom over here. Okay. And that's 9th of November, 22nd of November, you know, before that she passed on. This was her wake at home. But, you know, absolutely no regrets at all, because we spent so much time with her. Okay. Okay, now then the children, time for the children. Okay, so this is an article in Sunday Times 2004. Someone complained about me. He said, what? No more pocket money. The parent cuts off his 2 sons' allowances to teach them about the real world. Okay, so, you know, actually I got really fed up with my sons. Complain about this, complain about never do anything. I said, cut your pocket money. I had a good excuse. Okay? Okay. But actually, you know, so we taught them to do business and do things like this. But, you know, those of you who are parents, you know, this home education is actually easier to go and give them the money than to go and teach them, isn't it? But it takes time to do that. Okay, so this is my eldest son, Chris. Okay. I'm really proud of. This is what I say. I'm really proud of him. Okay. In fact, he's decided to join Jackie and I in the New Skin business. That's Chris there. Can you?